I guess when we write poetry, at least for me, when I first started writing poetry, it was for myself. I didn't think anybody would want to hear what I was writing, or would understand what I was going through, because my pain was my pain. But the one thing that I have learned when I started sharing my poetry is that the more I shared, the more I found people that could relate to what I was feeling, that people understood me. So I learned that I was not alone. The more I kept sharing, I learned that we are more alike than we are different. So, poetry as a defense mechanism. This poem is special to me because it's the first poem in my book, and it's a poem about standing up for myself. So to the bully who tried to break her, little did you know that every punch was knocking down walls to reveal the heart of a fighter. But this poem is not for you. This poem is for her. For those times she had to bite her tongue, swallow her words, forced to wear spitballs like bows, decorating her beautiful hair. For those times her body was kicked down the stairs, landing against the wall of shame, never prepared for the echo of laughter that followed. For those times she wished she was never there, wiping tears from her eyes because she was sure that nobody cared for her. Because deep down, it still hurts. Not being able to make sense of all the hate for being different, hate for not speaking the language. There was this world between them, and not enough time to put together the I don't like her with why can we be friends. She had to learn that courage is found right next to desperation, right before the end, when you have to ball your fist and protect your self-respect for standing up to her bully, no longer afraid for the strong woman she became. She had to learn to nurture the fragile child inside of herself who will never understand, for being a survivor, for loving herself. This poem, this poem, this poem, this poem is for her. Poetry as a defense mechanism when you're grieving. They say grief comes in waves. And all I can do is try not to drown in this ocean of feelings, because there are days. Days in which I'm about to wipe out and I see it coming. Work myself into white waters, and in the middle of turmoil, it is impossible to see an end to this pain. The waves, they unleash with fury. And they hit me with everything they have. And I try to stand upright, but what you can see is there's a tsunami brewing inside the core of an ocean that has been broken. The dams on my eyelids can no longer hold it in. And they say grief comes in waves, but no one told me what to do with this violent ocean inside my chest. That losing you will cause flooding at the mention of your name. That I thought we would have more time to say the things we should have said. I guess that's why too much salt water has that unpleasant taste, why our skin wrinkles if you spend too much time submerged. A reminder that we're not meant to stay there. That even though I would rather stay engulfed in your essence, asphyxiated by how much losing you hurts, I also remember your laugh. How you love me, how you always have my back, and that feeling brings me to the top, and I stand and I find my balance and I ride this one until it happens again. Because you know what they say grief comes in waves.